welcome back to a video here. This is Pedro Fame. I wanted to get back with you guys and show you guys. I'm gonna do an unboxing. I know it's been a little bit since I posted a video. I've been feeling like crap a couple of days. I think it's because I got sun poisoned. Yeah, it's not been bueno lately, but we are back with another video for you guys. But this one's gonna be really interesting. I think you guys are gonna love the content I'm about to do with this right here. So much content is gonna be coming from this thing. And it's something new to add to the setup. So I'll show you guys, this is an unboxing. I'm gonna show you guys how it works my setup and how it's going to add to these videos and the content I can make with this. So without further ado, let's get into it, guys. So, oh snap, I think you guys can see what it is, and it opens up just like I thought it would. So, if you guys can't tell, this is the Mac Studio. It was unveiled at Apple's April spring event, and this version of it has the M1 Max version. So, new editing rig, and there's gonna be a lot of comparisons to this in the Mac Mini. There will be a lot of videos I will do with my Mac Mini versus my new Mac Studio, and you guys will see pretty much what the differences are and why to go for this one over the other one, or why you should go for the Mac Mini over the Mac Studio. Spoiler alert, this Mac Studio is awesome. But, like I said, we will get to that. And we will be doing a lot of videos on it and comparing it. I know this is a really cool setup. I've watched this setup before, where it's like, oh, I think I tore it. Oh, okay. So I see. It's like this. My bad. And it's like this. Okay. So I see. And you lift it. See, in videos they had it the opposite way, so that's why I was trying to open it from the opposite direction. But that's obviously because of the camera reflection. So clearly that's why. Power cable. It's a pretty meaty power cable. This means it's going to draw a lot more wattage, which means pricier electric bill. But tell you for certain, this is going to be worth it. And this is super nice braided cable. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the cable is braided really nicely. Okay. No, there's nothing under it. There are stickers here that we will get into. So that was a really cool unboxing by Apple. Bam. So that was unboxing that. So let's get to the actual Mac Studio. Ooh. This is also quite a bit heavier than the Mac Mini. This is probably, I would say like 2 or 3 of them. I would say like 3, yeah, 3 for sure. Because this is actually really heavy compared to them. I can only imagine the Ultra is 2 pounds more heavier than this. And this is already really heavy with just an M1 Max chip in it, to be honest with you. So, as you guys can see back here, 4 Thunderbolt ports, 10 gigabit Ethernet, 2 USB-A's, HDMI, and a headphone jack, along with the power cable. And then you see the cheese grater design in the back. That's for airflow. Now, if you guys were wondering, I don't know, on the side, comparison between this and the Mac Mini, this is huge. This is bigger than it by a lot. This is a lot heavier and a lot bigger. Let me also show you guys, I'm sorry, in the front, 2 USB-Cs. They're not Thunderbolt, because only the Ultra gets 6 Thunderbolts. So this can only carry 4 Thunderbolts and then 2 USB-Cs. And then an SD card reader. If you're a YouTuber, you know how important an SD card reader is. If you shoot off of a camera, I shoot off, obviously, my iPhone 13 Pro Max, so I don't have to worry about that. But, you know, if you have a GoPro or anything like that, or a Sony A7, or a Canon R35 or something like that, then yes, an SD card reader 100% is obviously going to be needed. You're going to need that in order to transfer your footage over. So the really cool thing about this is the Thunderbolt can go up to 4K 120, if I'm not wrong. The HDMI can only go to, no, this can go up to 6K 60 hertz. This can only go up to 4K 60 hertz because this is an HDMI 2.0. So you can hook up, I believe, 3 6K displays and 1 4K display, all of them locked at 60 hertz. This can also handle 4K 120 if it's a USB-C to USB-C connection. If you didn't know, a 6K screen with 60 hertz is the equivalent to a 4K 120 hertz. And then it's a 4K 60 hertz is equivalent to a 1440p 120 hertz. I know it's weird math, but in terms of how the equivalency goes, like HDMI 2.0 can take 1440p resolution to up to 120 hertz, but can only take 4K at 60 frames per second because of the pixel counts of this. It's a lot. I'll have to explain that in a video maybe later on if you guys are interested. Power cable is here. Like I said, the 4 Thunderbolts, the gigabit, and the 2 USB-As. You guys are probably wondering why I went for the Max instead of the Ultra version. One, I'm not gonna lie to you, the Ultra version was way too expensive. This is the most expensive Apple product I've ever bought in my life. By a lot. By at least $700. I bought a MacBook Pro 13-inch about 2 years ago with the Intel i5 in it. This was before the event that came out that slaughtered my dreams, and I didn't know why I ended up buying the Intel version if they were going to come out with Apple Silicon later. Still mad at that one. But regardless, this is a really cool piece of technology, and the M1 Max is definitely going to change my workflow in terms of it's definitely going to make it easier to edit videos, faster. It's going to be easier to do a lot of tasks. I do a super lot of multitasking, a lot of multitasking. So this is super helpful for it. Now, I am going to be changing my monitor. I know I told you guys that I was going to keep the monitor for a while. I think I kept the monitor for almost a year now. I'm starting to need a little bit bigger or a 2-screen display. So that's the reason why I'm thinking of changing the monitor to a 43-inch monitor size or a 39-inch size, like pretty much above 32 at this point, because I do so much multitasking. Like, I didn't realize how much multitasking I did, and I really didn't do any multitasking back then. So 32 inches was awesome. But seeing how much like multitasking I actually do, yeah, for sure, it would be extremely helpful to have a bigger monitor screen. So there will be one coming up. I don't expect to go to 120 Hz because I don't play video games on my monitor. I only play them on TVs, so I never have to worry about any gaming on the monitor. Other than what you guys have seen, like the PS5 that I put on there, the Xbox, but those were like for content. I don't game on my monitors, so it's not really an issue. I did for a while. I actually gamed on the PS5 on there for a long time, and I really did like it. Don't get me wrong. That's something that I'm actually considering later on in the future. Once I get a bigger desk, for that exact reason. So I need a bigger desk first, then I'm definitely going after a bigger monitor, and then I might do the desk thing. Yeah, I might keep the 32 inch and actually put my PS5 on that, or I might put the Xbox on there, either one, and then just keep the bigger one just for my editing needs. I don't really like a dual monitor setup for a computer. I mostly just like one big size. So that's the type of person I typically am. I know people who do use dual monitors, and I'm sure that works for them, but honestly, if you just get a large enough surface space to begin with, you would have saved yourself so much money. You don't need to spend like $300 on one, $300 on another. Just spend, because you just spent like close to $700. You could have just spent 500 of it and just got a bigger screen, and it would have covered you for both. That's my whole approach to this. But let's get into the stickers, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up this video. So the Mac Studio, and if you guys didn't know, anything that's a pro thing, like pretty much, okay, so Mac Studio, iMac Pro, Mac Pro, what is it? MacBook Pro 14 and 16 inches. That's all of them. If you get any of those items, which is 2,000 or above, so there's pretty much a limit. Like it has to be at 2,000 or above in order for you to get this. You end up getting the black Apple sticker. This is insane. I've never had the black Apple sticker, and I absolutely love it. It's the same one that's on here. And like I said, you only get it on products that have $2,000 or more in value. That is the 14 and 16 inch MacBook Pro, the iMac Pro, the iMac Pro, the Mac Pro, and now the Mac Studio. So that's really dope. That's really it for things like that. I don't think. Yes, Thunderbolt 4, and this is USB-C. I don't think it was telling me anything new. So, really cool that I get the black Apple sticker. But, like I said, this has been a wonderful unboxing for you guys. Just check it out. And like I said, I'm going to be updating you guys pretty much starting tomorrow. You guys are going to get... This video is going to be coming out today, which is June 15th. There'll be another video Friday that's coming out, and it will be this compared to the Mac Mini. Then you guys will see another video Sunday, this versus the Mac Mini, and tests and stuff like that. And then you'll see a couple of others just dedicated to this one. So make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching my video, and make sure to click subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell for you guys to see more. See you guys in the next one.